What up, though?
Hey, y'all. Hey.
Welcome back to another episode of
Mind Your Marriage podcast. Unless you've been living under a rock, you know that AI is all the rage right now. People are using AI for just about everything. So we wanted to test AI out and see, does AI know anything about marriage?
We asked AI, what are funny reasons that married couples argue? We're going to go through the list and find out what AI thinks it knows.
Okay, so number one, it says toilet seat position. Whether it should be left up or down seems to be an eternal debate. And this one is a little different for us, but yeah, I think let's talk about it.
It's a little different on the toilet seat, but speaking of the bathroom, what we will discuss is the placement of toilet paper.
Well, I agree. We should talk about the placement of toilet paper, but also I think that there is a debate about the toilet that happens in this house.
What's that?
It's about whether or not you should let the lid down before you flush it.
Yeah, man. I think you should let the lid down when you flush it.
I agree, actually. I agree.
Yeah.
There was a time where we weren't always on the same page on that.
You think so? I used to flush it with the...
Yes.
Really? I'm too nice nasty, man. I don't...
No, you saw something that talked about how many germs spray when the lid is open, and then you started.
No, I had that logic before.
I don't believe you.
I'm nice. Now, what the debate comes in is if people should courtesy flush while they're taking a number two, because all them germs are coming up on your cheeks.
Yeah, that's nasty.
We had that debate.
But I think you should only do that if you're in public. If you're at home, I think it's fine.
Yeah, I guess.
But in public, but I think you're right. It's still gross. But also, wash your ass when you get done. Go ahead and go take a shower.
Yeah, but
yeah, to the toilet paper situation, I think that the toilet paper should go under.
And I believe it should go over. You should pull from the top. When I tell y'all this is a thing that has gone on from the beginning for us.
From the very beginning. And honestly, and the argument was never settled. It's just whoever put the roll on the toilet paper, you always know who put the roll on by how it's positioned on the thing.
I'm going to tell you, I'm petty though.
You would change it?
I change it all the time. When I go in the bathroom, I'm like, no. And I turn it all the time.
She out of control. I don't think it's that big of a deal. But if I'm going to do it, I'm going to pull from under. I don't understand why you would put it. I don't understand why you would put it over. It doesn't make any sense.
It does. Are you an over or under toilet paper person? Because I need to know.
And if you're over, you're wrong.
No.
Just FYI.
Mm-mm.
All right, number 2, Thermostat Wars. Okay.
Ooh.
One person's ideal temperature can be another idea of an Arctic chill or a desert heat wave.
My God. Preach, preacher. Bruh.
So in this house, listen, I'm going to tell you something. I grew up in a house where...
She grew up in an igloo.
I did not. You grew up in an igloo. Your parents' house is cold.
No, you're right. You
grew up in an igloo.
I
cannot remember what my mom's stance was on temperature growing up. I guess it wasn't a huge deal, so I don't ever remember being hot or cold at the house. I remember just being comfortable. But I don't think my mom liked being cold, and so I imagine that the house was probably always pretty warm. I am of the mindset that wherever I pay bills, I shall be comfortable.
Ask Tristan what the temperature on average is on in the summertime when it's 90 degrees outside. What's the temperature in the house, bud?
I think that's an unfair question.
Why?
I think that is an unfair question because you know the thermostat in our house be tripping.
Okay.
So right now,
I give you that.
Right now, it's summertime outside. It's not even super summertime. It's not even, hadn't even hit the 90s yet in Atlanta.
No, it hasn't.
But right now, the thermostat downstairs is on 81. But that's on the air. That's not on heat. It's on the air. But please be honest and tell the people that it's cold in here when it's at 81.
I will be honest. I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. Something is wrong with the way our ducts are set up for our AC. We've had to look at it a few times. It has been chilly AF downstairs, and I look and that thing says 80 degrees. And I'm like, somebody's lying.
Somebody lying.
These numbers are off. I don't know what scale this is from.
So for me, it's not really about the number. It's about the feel. It's about the vibe.
No. But
it's really all about the vibe.
No, let's go ahead and clear this up. Because when we were in DC,
something was wrong with the thermostat in the hotel.
Wait though. But when it,
wow,
you didn't want it up high though.
wow.
You didn't want it.
Remember when we tried to turn it down? How cold it got?
Babe, what I'm saying is in a hotel. Just
Babe.
in a hotel.
Babe.
She don't want me to tell you.
Be honest now. You lying. Okay. Let's take it back to when we lived in our old apartment.
Okay.
Back in the day.
Yep.
In the summertime, I would have the air on about 75.
Which is why.
75, 76. That's where the air is. In the wintertime, I'm going to have the heat on about 77. Okay? So all year long, my house ought to feel like about 75 to 77. Like that's an all year round.
We used to
that's comfy.
Argue because I would come and turn it down to like 69 just to offset.
Ooh, 69 is out of control.
The heat in the house.
Girl, you don't even like to rap. You don't even like to rap.
Even
Stop
though
this.
it was 75 AC, it was too damn hot in the summer. We'll move on from this one.
You better turn on the fan.
Let me see the next topic.
You better turn on the fan. I don't know what to do for you.
I don't know. You did mention it. Well, this has been a thing. Snoring.
I never sleep.
We never argued about it, but there have been times where I'm laying there and I'm like, how am I gonna go to sleep?
Because this lady is calling off.
I can't.
She be filming me, let me listen to it in the morning, and I don't care.
I need her to hear. You know how like when people's dogs do stuff and so they record them and show them later and the dog's looking like, who is that? It's you.
Call me Rover.
It's you.
I'm going to snore. But also, let's be clear. Tasha be also having communion, religious relationship with the hogs in her sleep on occasion. It ain't every night. Sometimes you sleep very silently and you seem comfy and all that goodness, but every once in a while I have to chin check you while you sleep on accident purpose.
On accident purposely.
On accident purposely. Because who supposed to sleep through that?
The way
the girl sounded like a tornado was coming through my room and I can't deal.
Wow. See, I don't
and then you got the nerve. Whenever you snore, you got the nerve to be holding me tight. Get the fuck off. I said, get off of me. With all that damn racket. Go over there somewhere.
Oh my.
We got a king size bed. If you don't get the hell off of me, twin.
Oh my God.
You want to be my fucking shadow on the night when you making all that damn noise. Be quiet or go away. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm not the one that's gonna let you sleep peacefully. I'm gonna wake you up.
That's so funny.
I'm gonna wake you up, babe. Turn over.
Turn over. I remember that. I remember times of you waking me up, telling me to turn over.
Baby, turn over. Cause no. And I don't care that you don't wake me up. That's none of my concern.
She's a pillow.
I don't care.
She's a pillow
you let
princess.
me snore all night and you just be living through it. I can't worry about that. But as for me and my sleep,
whatever. She's a pillow princess because she does that. She'll wake me up out of my good sleep to stop snoring. Whereas me, I won't wake her up because I know how important sleep is, especially to her.
It is very important.
So what I will do,
and you are ruining it with your snoring.
What I will do is move around.
You move around to make me stop snoring?
Yeah, because
whenever you move, I wake up.
Yeah, I don't know what she got going on that is directly correlated to anytime I move or breathe in the bed or around the bed.
Baby,
she is.
What you doing?
Literally, she'll wake up out of a.
What you got going on?
Where you going? What the? What is happening?
I can't worry about it.
Whatever.
Because I'm trying to figure out like what's happening right now because you are my comforter. Where the hell are you going? Where are you going? You can pee in the morning.
It can pee in the morning?
Hold that.
Oh, hell
Hold that.
Dilly, wow.
Oh, the correct way to load the dishwasher. There are strong opinions on whether plates should face in or out and where the cup should go. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Know?
And I just want to be clear, the way that I do it is the correct way. Tasha just be putting shit in there with no rhyme or reason. No rhyme or reason. Bruh. And I'll be going in there to unload the dishwasher and be like, what happened in here?
Listen.
It's supposed to be organized. The cups go on the top rack.
I've learned along the edge. I've learned that, but I used to put them on the things that stick up. I thought that's what you put it on the
No, ma'am.
But then I learned, they go on the side.
You're wasting space.
I thought the little corners were for like like not little spoons, but the big, the big spoons that don't.
Those go in the rack on the bottom.
I've learned the lay of the land, but even then, sometimes you come in and completely reorganize it.
And I be getting more stuff in there. You be like, the dishwasher full, and I be like,
it's
full of what? Full of space. It's full of fucking space.
Also, my nice nasty, I'm not about to be touching too many dirty dishes like that.
Girl, if you don't wash your hands after you're done, it's not like a dog ate off of it. It's just me and you.
I don't care.
And if while we're on the subject of dishes, and if you were rinsing your shit off before you put it in the sink, then you wouldn't have to worry about it.
It's not always me, and sometimes it's things that have been cooked in or something that's been sitting in the fridge for a week and we're getting rid of it on like trash day or something like that. I rinse
them out.
I rinse more thoroughly, I think, than you do.
Okay.
I just and it's crazy because I'll like grab an insect and catch it with my hand and split it up, dissect it, yeah.
But you can't touch food. That's on a plate.
Nah, it's nasty.
There's some gloves down there if ever you wondering.
Oh yeah, the cooking gloves.
There's also cleaning gloves.
But don't those have to be washed?
What do you mean they gotta be washed?
Or rinsed off? So the reusable ones?
Yeah,
no, I'm not doing that. I'll do the disposable one.
You are a fucking problem. You are a problem.
Whatever, bro.
I'm sick of it.
The kitchen too with the damn dishes where I put stuff. I will say this: Tristan's forever changing where things go. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
No, you're not gonna leave it at that. What you're not gonna do is leave it at that.
You always
no.
Every 60 days. Every 60
The fact of the matter is that I'm always looking for ways to improve the flow and function of my kitchen.
Which is
now. What I do every single time is say, babe, look what I did. I organized. Come take a look at this. I bought these to organize. I did this. I now moved this to here, and I did this for that. I come every single time I make a change that makes our kitchen more functional and uses the space most efficiently. I come and tell you. And then the next day, you unload the dishwasher and put the shit in the wrong place.
Where I've been knowing. Listen. That's not a thing that's of as high importance to me. So you being the person that's making the change, you remember, I was doing something or watching a game, and she'll be like, hey, babe. And I'll look up from the game. So I bought this.
That's not true. Because I ask you to come into the kitchen every single time. I say, babe, come here.
So most times I give you that. But there are times when I'm doing other stuff and you're like, babe, I bought this for this reason. And so now it goes here. And I'm like, all right. Like in that moment, yeah, if I put the dishes up in that moment, I would remember that. But because I didn't, the next day.
The thing that bothers me though is because I always put like things together. So my thing is when you're putting dishes away, if you don't see none of the other things that look like that thing, why the fuck you put that right there?
Because I think that
why you put that right there?
I think that they must be in use and they're not
all
here.
Of them. Every piece of Tupperware is in use. Look in the fridge.
It can happen.
Because if you look in the fridge and every single piece of Tupperware that we own ain't in the fridge, then you know it's somewhere in the cabinet.
It's a season of change around here.
I'm
season of
shit.
rotation. I'm sick of your shit.
Stop
changing that shit.
Stop. You know what?
I'm trying to be good and learn, and then every time I learn something, I don't want to keep learning something new every 90 days. I'm not here for that.
Baby, life is learning. We all learning something new.
Not in the kitchen.
We all learning something new. And what I need you to do is keep it right here. Because what I'm not gonna do is draw you a diagram every damn time I move something around. You live here.
Oh, you know what? We got those boards on the side of the kitchen. So when there's a change, you should at least for the first week put it up there so I can reference it.
Well, you know what you should do? You know what you should do?
What should I
When I tell you what changes are made, make note of it in whatever way you freaking please.
I mean, maybe.
But it is not my responsibility to make sure you remember what I just told you. I'm sick of your shit. We're moving on. Grocery shopping. Arguments can erupt over forgetting items, buying the wrong brand, or not sticking to the shopping list. You know, our arguments around grocery shopping are different.
Do you remember what mine used to be? I just had to grow accustomed to the shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
What was it?
You used to actually want to make a list and then go exactly only to the items that were on the list. And then
what's
go
my
home.
man that do the...
I don't know who that man is, but he's wrong.
He's not.
He's wrong.
We would literally make a list, y'all. We break out what we're gonna eat, what time of day, all the snacks, to the T, what we were gonna eat. We get to the store, and as we're checking off the list, she's turning down every aisle. I'm like, what is happening? This aisle has nothing to do with she wants to walk down every single aisle of the grocery store, no matter what's on the list.
It doesn't matter.
It's wild.
It doesn't matter. Everyone knows that the way you properly grocery shop is you walk into the store, you immediately go to the produce. Okay?
Why would you go there first when those items are going to be tempered?
It's just fruits and vegetables. It's fine.
Okay.
Because the majority of your stuff should be produce anyway. Eat more vegetables.
But why wouldn't we grab them?
Shut up. I said what I said. And you have come to learn that my way is appropriate. And we've done that for years.
Listen, I have treated myself like a toddler and entertained myself while we're in the grocery store. Do I not?
Yes, you do. And sometimes she just wanders away and I have to fucking find her. And I'll be like, where did you go?
Sometimes I just be talking
to people. You got to give her tasks. So she knows. I'll be like, okay, babe, your job.
That is true.
Is to do X, Y, and Z while I do X, Y, and Z. And then she get lost. So, like I said, the way you properly grocery shop is you start from one end. And then you start in the produce. And then you go straight to aisle 1. You leave aisle 1 and you go to aisle 2. From aisle 2, you go to aisle 3.
And
from aisle 3, you go to aisle 4. And so on and so forth. You're going to skip those aisles that are silly to be in the grocery store anyway, because we're not at like Walmart or Target. There's no reason why I'm in the paper towel or the charcoal aisle. And so I'm going to skip those aisles naturally. Okay. I'm also going to skip the dog food aisle. Okay. That's not helpful. And then all the rest of the aisles, I'm going to walk up and down them. I'm probably going to skip the freezer aisle because I don't like to be cold. So unless I need something from the freezer aisle, I'm not going down there.
She sends me into the freezer
and I'll be like, hey, babes, run down there real quick and grab the frozen corn, whatever we need, ice cream, whatever we need down there, that's for you. And when she's there, I'm going to move on to the dairy section. I'm going to take one last gander back where the meat is.
Man, why are you going through your whole, they don't care about your whole nonsense.
I'm going to get the meat last.
Of a maze.
And then once we're done with the meat, then we head up to the
Nobody want to hear all this.
I'm just telling everyone how to properly grocery shop.
It's not. You make a list and you go grab those things and go to hell home.
No, because you don't know what you don't know. Because what if while I'm running down the aisle, I'm looking for one thing and I realize, I am out of steak sauce. But I wouldn't have remembered that if I had to pass the steak sauce.
Because
I need to pass the steak sauce so I know that I ain't got no steak sauce.
Y'all can see this is the thing, because she on some nonsense. That's not true. Because
peanut butter.
No, because
we low on peanut butter.
We have to go through the damn pantry first to see what we're low on before we even put it on the list.
Well, we make the list and then yes, we go to the pantry to see where we are on those things. But also, we do that based on what's on the list. So what I'm saying is, what if something didn't make the list, but I know I still need it?
You'll have it next time.
No,
you could just make another run.
I have to get it now. Because who's going to make another run and for what? I have a very busy life.
So it sounds like AI knows a thing or two.
And AI said, these may seem trivial, but they can become surprisingly heated discussions in the context of daily life. You damn right, AI.
Bruh.
You damn right. That AI, he knows something. This ain't practice.
Yeah, he know that you
ain't talking wild. Practice.
He knows you're
talking
wild.
Real life.
You are a wild one.
Whatever. I'm right. Okay, I am right. So listen, I hope you all have enjoyed this episode of Mind Your Marriage podcast.
Let us know if what was the term before? Icks was a big thing last year. If any of these icks on this list or anything we didn't mention is a sensitive subject for you and your significant other and how that plays out. I can't wait to hear about some of these. So
I'm interested. Yeah. And also, since you stayed this long, go ahead and subscribe. You clearly like it here. Okay, and when you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. Ding! So you're notified when your new friends Lagrange post new content.
We're gonna holler at y'all in the next episode.
Bye.
Peace.